Hi and welcome back to FindersBeepers, History Seekers Behind the Scenes. Now, I'm at Manchester. Now, people always say to me, why don't you just pay for parking at Manchester? Because I'm tight. I would much rather park in Wythenshawe and risk losing my car and park round here, get on a tram for £1.40 and then £1.40 back the other way. And my car's always fine. It's never a problem. And it just means that I can sort of chill out. I don't have to sort of go there, find the right parking place, go on one of these silly buses. I can just do it at my own pace and it's perfect. So anyway, I'm here. I'm waiting for the tram, which is going to be another 4 minutes. I've just missed one like an idiot, but they come quite regular. So then we'll be on straight over to the airport and we're sorted. So that's why I do it, because it's cheaper. Anyway, see you when I'm on the tram. Right, that's me through security. Obviously I can't film in there, but as usual, I had to take the whole contents of the bag out because there's so many electrical things like wires and stuff all in one small space. They think it's a B-O-M-B. Oh. But it's not, obviously. But it's the same every time, and I've got packing my bag down to a T now. Drone at the bottom, then roll my clothes up and put them at the back, shoes at the front, and then all the wires and torches down the back bit. It's sorted every time. I can do it in about 2 minutes, so it's pretty good. So, like, I'm all right with it now. I've got used to it finally. Before it was like proper stressful. Now I'm not too bothered. Anyway, I need to go and see if it's up on the board yet, if we know where we're going. If not, I'm going to go and get a drink. Right, so oh God, voice is going. I've just done an hour-long live stream on Facebook. My voice might not hold up for the weekend. It's starting to go already, and we're only at the airport. That's not good, is it? Anyway, I've been called to gate 51, so I'm going for a quick wee. So I hate doing it on the plane. There's nothing worse. So, got ages yet, so I'm not rushing. Off to the toilet and then straight round to the gate. Sit and chill for a bit. I always wait. I don't think there's many people on the plane either, so that's good because I can then choose my seat. And yeah, away we go. Right, out onto the plane. I'm at the front, so typically I'm in the biggest queue. But yeah, I'll see you up on there. Right, so I'm in Dublin, wobbling about because I'm in a bit of a rush, to be fair. I don't really know why, I just feel like I need to rush and go and chill out for a bit before the manic few days I've got coming up. So I just want to go and get the car, get out the airport and get sorted, and then just chill out in my lovely hotel that some of my lovely subscribers have sorted out for me, which is really nice of you. Right, I'm through security and I'm going to go and try and find my car hire. Now, last time, if you remember, it took me hours trying to find this bleeding place. And it was actually right in front of my face, but really badly signposted. So, hopefully, this time it's not going to be too bad because it's like 10 to 11 at night. We've got to get to the hotel and actually have a good night's sleep. So, fingers crossed, I'm going to find it straight away. I'm kind of hungry, to be fair, but I think I'm just going to find the car first and then work out some food afterwards. Right, I've got myself a car. I've got a Kia, which I've never been a fan of Kias. I had a Kia back in the day and I didn't like it. And Andy's got a Kia and I'm not a fan of that either. But this one seems all right. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going off to the hotel. I'll show it you when I get there. Right, we're at the hotel. This is the hotel. That is Croke Park, which is, I think, a rugby ground, but also like Irish sports like Gaelic football and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a look at that probably in the morning. Right, I'm in the hotel. It's actually really nice. I'm glad I'm here when I'm clean, although I do look like a trampy mess because I'm just in like a trackie and a bag and I'll look at state, but at least I'm not covered in mud and dirt. Like, there's nothing worse than going into a nice hotel when you've been exploring Why am I not going upstairs? What is happening? I've just pressed 3 like 8 times. Oh, there we go. Just obviously didn't press it well enough. Oh, it's gone off again. Do I have to scan my... Oh, I've got to put my card in. There isn't one on that side, it's on this side. Just let me sort it out. That's it. There we go. We're moving at last. Right, let me show you the bedroom. Hopefully it's nice. It's a nice hotel, but I just don't know how big it is. I suppose it doesn't need to be big. There's only me in it, so what is it, 340? Let's go find it. Right, like I say, it seems quite a nice hotel. I know hotels are hotels. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a corridor, isn't it? But it's very nice and clean and bright, which is what we want. Anyway, I need to be not too loud, because it is like almost midnight. This will be my bedroom, this one here. A cupboard. So you know I went down that corridor, totally wrong corridor. I'm now going down another corridor, and I think we're in the right place. I'm so bad. I literally just walk off in one direction and then work out I'm in the wrong place. But I think it should be here. Yes, right, let's have a look inside. Alright, let's have a look again. You know what? I bet it's tiny, but I don't care. Where's the thing to put the thing in? Oh, it's here, look. Oh, you know what? I'll take this. That is a nice sized bed. That's a nice sized bed. That'll do me perfect, to be fair. That's an alright little room. For the cheapest room in the whole of Dublin, I don't think that's bad at all. Anyway, I'm just going to get myself sorted, and then I'm just tempted just to go back out again for half an hour, go and find something to eat quickly, and then come back and go to bed, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be just laying here thinking, I'm hungry. So I'll just go and get a snack, and then come back, but I'm trying to be good. So if you see me eating lots of food this weekend, tell me off, because I'm supposed to be being good. That's why I'm this fat, because over the last couple of months, coming to all these nice places, eating all that nice food, I've put some right weight on. Anyway, I'm going to get freshened up a bit, because my balls are sweaty. Oh, God, I thought I was on to a winner then. I thought I could not go out and just have something to eat in the room, but it's only till 10 p.m, and it's like midnight, so there's no chance. Anyway, oh, apple crumble. £10 or €10 for an apple crumble. Bloody hell. But then, what? None of these make sense. Like, you can get a sandwich for £8.50, but then it's 10 for an apple crumble. Jesus Christ, man. Beef burger with chips, €23. That's not bad for room service. That's normal price. Just seems a bit excessive for an apple crumble. Anyway, look, actually, looky look. Oh, that's a nice view of reflection of me. Oh, no, I can't do that. I've got a nice view over the city anyway, sort of. I can't show you this way because you just get to see my sweaty feet. At least I'm not naked or anything. So, but yeah, I bet you have a nice view over there if there weren't such a big reflection off here. Right, anyway, I'm gonna have 5 minutes chill out, and please don't fall asleep. Right, so I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I laid on the bed and thought, oh, I can't be bothered to get back up. So I've ordered a takeaway. Now, I've just said, tell me off for being bad. However, I will say this. I have put my phone down, then I can talk properly. I have not eaten today. Well, have I? I had some crisps. I've eaten some crisps, which is not healthy. And then having a takeaway is not healthy. And I'm trying to be good. But I do need to keep my energy up, and at the moment the only way of doing that is to get a takeaway, and I thought Chinese is probably the best out of kebabs and curries and things like that. Very salty, but probably the most vegetables I can probably get, although I think I've ordered like the worst thing on the menu for like badness, so we'll see. Well, when it comes, I've spent far too much on it as well. It came to €30, which is ridiculous. I shouldn't have spent that much. But it is what it is. I've done it now. I'll build up my energy. I've been poorly. I don't know if you know, over the last couple of days, I literally have not left my bed. And this is the first day I've felt all right. So thank God for that. But I am now needing to build my energy back up. So I'll have some good food now. I'm going to have breakfast in the morning. I've got breakfast booked in for the morning. And then after that, I'm going to try and sort of be good. I know I'm not going to be. But you've got to help me. You've got to tell me to be good, because otherwise I'm going to end up like this. Anyway, let's wait for the food to come. Right, so I told you it was a naughty Chinese. It's not a good Chinese. Like that's the extent of the vegetables, and everything else is beige. It is going to be really, really nice, but I'm sorry, that's really bad. So bad. Anyway, I've got to crack on and eat, and then I'm going to sleep, because I want to get out and get some good stuff done tomorrow. Right, so I'm up. It's Saturday morning. This place is actually amazing. It's a really, really nice place. So I'm gonna go and get some food. I am still half asleep, I'm not gonna lie, but I've got so much to do, so I need to crack on. Right, let's go and get some breakfast. Right, so I've got myself some juices. Right, we've got a real selection. We've got all sorts. So I'm just gonna crack on. I don't even know what to get. I sort of want to get something to set me up for the day, but I'm really wanting something fresh as well. So I don't really know what to do for the best. Right, so we've managed to get a bit of a cooked breakfast. You know what, I didn't even really want a massive cooked breakfast, but I've ended up getting an half-size one. A couple of juices, whatever that is, some fruit and stuff, and I'm about to order my drink. I had to cut that off quick because I felt really bad. I was like filming her legs, so I had to stop. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and eat this. Now, I know it seems like I've got a lot of yoghurt and liquid. My throat is still killing, so I'm having as much as I can to soothe that. So that's why I've got all those. But this is to keep me going through the day, because I'm hoping not to spend so much money. I saved a little bit of money, bit of food from takeaway last night to keep in the car, and then hopefully this will fill me up enough that I don't have to eat until tonight. So we'll see how we go. Right, I'm heading back upstairs, back up to my room. Not gonna lie, I'm not feeling very well at all. Now, I'm not gonna tell you this while I'm here. Like, I'm not gonna put it on post that I'm feeling poorly, because you know I'm feeling not very well, as I've told you over the last couple of days. But I'm acting on social media like I'm feeling loads better. I actually feel terrible, and I can see it on camera. I put a bit of footage from yesterday next to another bit of footage I did a couple of weeks ago, and I am so pale. I am so pale. But I do need to say, this hotel is brilliant. It's so nice. It's so peaceful. And I know, right, look, we're right next to this massive stadium, but it doesn't seem the sort of place that would like be a sporty type hotel, although there is sports stuff all over, to be fair. Look, we do have sporting stuff everywhere. God, that sun is so bright. But it's just, I don't know, it's just nice. Like where I've just come from a second ago, like we're heading back up there, up the lifts in a second. But where I've just come from down here, it's just really good. And look at the size of this TV. Now I've got to be careful because there was a couple of kids. Oh no, they've gone. They've gone, we're all right. Massive telly there with a little fire, little piano bar. It's a really, really nice little hotel. Well, it's not even little, it's massive. But it is a nice hotel. To say this is the cheapest hotel in the area, it's not bad at all. Right, back up and see how I feel. We'll see how we get on. Right, so I don't know what to do now. I can stay in here until 12 o'clock and it's 10:30. But I want to crack on and get some stuff done. And I've got it's got about a 2-hour drive to where we're going first. However, I feel rough. I feel really poorly still. And like I said, I think you can just see that in my face. I'm not me. I'm not my normal self. That is good. That feels nice. So, I'm gonna meet myself in the middle. I'm gonna have half an hour just laid down. have some tablets, see if I can pick myself up, and then I'm going. Because I think if I don't push myself to go out, I'll get nothing done. But if I don't look after myself, I'll burn myself out. So it's got to be a balance, and I'm finding that balance hard today because all I want to do is stay here. But once I get out on the road, especially in this beautiful sun, it's beautiful outside. It's been raining badly all week. So as soon as I get out in this nice, like, lovely weather, I think I'll be fine. So let's crack on. I might even have a sneaky poo before we go, so I don't have to have one at the side of the road. Right. Oh, I'll see you in a bit. Right. So it's kind of 12 o'clock. And I know I said I wanted to be like half an hour and get off. But I remembered tomorrow's video hasn't been uploaded yet, and I've still not done it. I've saved it. The problem is I got a brand deal on it, and it has to be signed off, and I'd still not got the sign off on it. So I've had to email them, get in touch with them, panicking that it wasn't going to get sorted. But it's done now. It's all sorted. I just need to upload it, and I've got like until tomorrow morning to do that. So I've lost some time now, but it means that I ain't got to rush around messing about later. It's done and sorted. I'll just show you in front of me. Right, so my hotel's here. What is it? Is it Croke Park Hotel? I think it is, it's called anyway. And this is Croke Park, which is the stadium I was talking about yesterday, which is pretty cool, to be fair. It's a big, big stadium. Like I said, I think there's all sorts goes off here, to be honest. I don't think it's just Irish sports. I think there may be like football played here and all sorts. I'm not 100% sure. I reckon there's probably things like music and stuff as well. Right, I've got to try and work out how to get to my car. I have just been down one of these, but you can't get in them from this side. So I'm guessing I'm just going to have to walk down the ramp that I drove down. Oh my God, where am I going here? Oh, here we go. Right. So if I walk down the ramp that I drove down, I've got to get to it. There's literally no signpost. I look so pale. Look how pale I look. I do look rough. I feel a bit better now. I think maybe because I've got some food in me, and I've had that little downtime while I was waiting for that to sort out. But still feeling ropey. Anyway, I'm going to push myself, but not too hard. Don't worry. I do look after myself, regardless of how it seems. Here we go. Down these little steps. Right, let's go and find the car that I can't remember what sort of car I've got. Oh, Kia. Let's go and find the Kia. Right, here's the little Kia that I've got. It's not bad, you know. It's a bit like a Golf or a Polo or something like that, but a Kia version. It's all right. It'll do me. It's bigger than some of the little like Fiat 500 things I've had. So anyway, let's crack on and get out of here. Now, I have been a little bit naughty and I have stolen a couple of things, and I'll show you what. So there's my leftover takeaway from last night, and I thought, you know what, just box it up. It's not very much. Box it up and then it might fill a hole later on when I'm hungry. I stole a flannel. I stole some wash stuff, which you get, and if I'd used it in there, it would have gone anyway. Flannel, maybe not so much, and I got some soap. It just means I can have a wash later on, maybe in a river or the sea or something, which is a bit weird, innit? Or maybe, I don't know, something like a leisure centre. I've done that in the past before, so hopefully it'll keep me a bit cleaner, because I hate being dirty. Right, so I've left the car there, engine running. I don't really know why I've done that. Yeah, I'm just too trusting me. I do it all the time, but I've lost my ticket to get out of the car park. I've just had to pay €15 to park overnight in there, which is, I don't like that. If you pay like £85 to stay in a hotel, kind of hope to get parking with it, but here's what it is. This is the way they bump up the money, I suppose. This is probably why it's one of the cheapest in the area, because then they charge for that. They don't include breakfast, although I got my breakfast for free. So he booked me in for breakfast last night. However, he said, for some reason I can't charge you for it. Won't let me charge you because it's just before midnight. He said, but if you buy it on the door tomorrow it'll be €4 more, it'll be €19. Said, so I'll book it on the system that you've paid, but if you just want to go down and pay in the morning, and kind of didn't, so that's made up for the parking, I suppose. Right, I'm gonna see what I can do. The weirdest thing just happened. So earlier on, I came down in the lift, and there was a bloke in the lift with an amazing beard, like proper amazing beard, and a little beanie hat. And we came out the lift together, and we both went and paid. And anyway, I've just gone back in, he was still there. So I went and stood and waited to queue, and a woman came free, and she tried to talk to the person behind me, and I was like, I'm here. And she said, oh, sorry, I thought you two were together. And the guy goes, well, we've decided to go our different ways. Just wasn't working. I'm like, what? And I just said, yeah, we're just two different people. It's not going to work. And he just carried it on. He was like, yeah, like, we came to this hotel as a couple, but we're leaving as strangers. I'm like, what is going on? It was really funny. The Irish are so funny. Like, I think it's that sense of humour. I feel like I've got that sense of humour. I feel like it's not many people would be just like, what are you on about? But we just seem to, without having that conversation beforehand, we just knew. It was really funny, really, really funny. It's cheered me up for the day, that has. So, right, I've had some tablets. I just need to go and buy a blanket and then get the feck out of here. Right, so from coming last time, I remember there was a Pennies, which is like our Primark, in Swords, and it's on the way to where we're going. So I'm going to head there first, and then go and get the blanket, anything else I might need, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, there's a copper coming, better put this down really. Now, one thing I must do this time in Southern Ireland, although I feel like I'm going to be in Northern Ireland a lot more this time than I was last time, but I had a pint of Guinness in Belfast, and it just felt wrong. Like, I enjoyed it. It was a really nice pub. It was really nice Guinness and all that. But I need to have one in Southern Ireland because that's just the law. It's just how it has to be. So at some point, you need to make me. Why do I say this? You need to make me have a pint, even though you're not here and you're not going to see this for weeks. Make me. But you know what I mean? Like, I need to make sure I do, because it's a bit of a travesty, isn't it? Coming to the capital of Guinness and not having a Guinness. Also, and I should probably just look this up, is Guinness World Records anything to do with Guinness, the company? Like the alcoholic beverage? Was it them that started it? Is any relation to that at all? Or is it just nothing to do with it? Because I always thought it was. I always thought like they were the people that set it up in the first place. And it started off with, like, I don't know, Fergus from Ballyclare drank 72 pints of Guinness, and that's how they started it off. I don't know. I'm poorly and tired. Leave me alone. Right, we're just heading into Swords. I quite like the name Swords. I just wonder what happened here for it to be called Swords. Was it anything to do with making swords? Also, I've just noticed that's Ryanair. That must be their HQ. Obviously, it is an Irish company, so it sort of makes sense that their HQ would be here. But I didn't really think about where it would be. Is that not just the geekiest conversation I've ever had? Oh, Ryanair's base is here because he's in Ireland. I am such a geek sometimes. Ooh, there's a big Ryanair simulator thing or something in there. Starts mocking being a geek and then starts geeking out over whatever the hell that is in there. God knows. So if you remember last time, I actually tried to explore a little abandoned cottage here when I was in Swords, and it was a bit rubbish, it was a bit burnt. Also, for some reason I've only brought 2 pairs of shorts. Look at the state. I look like I've jizzed down my leg. It's where I dropped a mushroom covered in beans earlier on. It's all over my t-shirt, and I've only brought 2 pairs of shorts, like an absolute crackhead. Right, so I'm here getting my blanket. These are the sort I got last time. 18 quid. Really thin. Nice enough. It worked well for me. But actually, look at these on sale for an extra 20 quid. It should be 40 quid. Comes in like an outside thing, but then it's thick. I'm getting one of them. They're heavy though. So heavy. Right, cracking on getting that. Right, got it. Need to get back to the car before somebody realises I've not paid for parking again in the same car park as last time. But I got a couple of weird comments last time, which I didn't really get, where people were like, why did you buy a blanket, sleep in your car, pay like, because this was 17 quid, so the other one would have been about 15 quid, pay £15 and then give it a homeless person. What? So, one, I've saved myself a lot of money on hotels. So for example, last night was 85 quid. So one blanket is less than 85 quid. So basically this car then becomes my hotel for the night. And yes, I have to pay for a blanket, but I don't have to pay for a hotel. The money I'll never get back. And I'll never get the money back from this. Well, I can claim a little bit back on expenses, but I also then get to give it to somebody that's got to deal with sleeping on the streets in the freezing cold. And they get to benefit from it when I've finished. So it's a gift that keeps on giving. I swear. I don't understand some people. I really don't. Oh, why don't you just buy it, spend on an hotel, go to an hotel? Why? Why spend all that money? The only downside to it is I'm absolutely... Look at that. I've only picked it up for 30 seconds and I look like I've been raped by a rabbit or something like that. Not good. Right, okay, let's get up north. Also, this car isn't allowed to go over the border again, but I did last time and nobody said anything, so I'm going to again. Right, map updated, 98 miles to go. There is loads and loads of American flags about. I know there's a massive connection between the Irish and, well, you see, I look at it the other way. There's a lot of it. I could imagine being loads of Irish flags in America, but not the other way around. I don't know why. In my head, it shouldn't be the other way around because there's not a load of Americans, but I suppose it's just that connection. I suppose the amount of people that went over there, but there were a load of Scottish went over there, and there's not loads of Scottish flags and not loads of American flags in Scotland. It's all a bit odd, really, isn't it? Anyway, look at this. I didn't come this way last time. I don't know what this big building is here. Oh, Swords Cultural Quarter. I don't know if it's a castle. Looks like a bit of a castle. Right, there's bits you can walk along there by the looks of things. I would have liked to have gone in there. I just haven't got time. Maybe on my way back down, if I have time then, I might come and have a look at things like this. But I'm sure there's going to be amazing stuff up north as well. I've really got some good plans for up there, but I'm just hoping I've got enough time for it. And I've not helped myself this morning. Right, so I've stopped off in Dundalk. Now the reason I'm being a bit horrible. I need some supplies. I've got a subscriber that has told me to stop here and come and see him. Now, I've forgotten who it is. I've forgotten who it were. So I can't like message him and say, oh, I'm here, or anything like that. I can't see. This sun is so bright. But I can't even message him and tell him. So, Soz, I'm here, but you're going to see this weeks after I've gone home. But yeah, I just need to get some supplies for the car. This is what I'm having to contend with. Look at that sun. It's like ridiculously bright and low. I'm just trying to find somewhere to get some stuff. I think I might be going the wrong way. I think all the shops that I need to go to are that way. But I'll see what I can find up here. Bleeding heck. They're not doing bad for themselves around here, to be fair though. Look, this is my weekend car. This is the hire car that I've got for the next time I'm coming. Jesus, woo, that is nice. That is very nice. Anyway, I don't know where to go. Ooh, car snacks. I bet I can get car snacks in here. I bet that's his car as well. Bet you any money that's his car. Right, let's have a look. Right, got myself some toothbrush, toothpaste spray and paracetamol, which is all good. You know what, I almost got good old Lynx Africa, but then I changed my mind. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting a pot noodle, but I've got no way of boiling water. I'm just going to get some car snacks and we should be good. I think that's everything I need then. Right, I didn't get many snacks to be fair. I just got a bag of crisps and some peanut M&Ms, some cans of Lucozade. I need something to keep me going, so I'm feeling rubbish, not gonna lie. But yeah, it seems quite nice here. Some big looking houses. Ew. Does that say that place is empty? Oh no, I think it's just bits of it that are to let. I thought that place was empty there, but I don't think it is. Anyway, I'm not staying here long. It does look really nice up here. I've quickly popped my head round this corner up here where it's all colourful and nice. Still got all the Christmas decorations up, but I suppose it's only January the 6th today, and a lot of people kick off at me for this, but January the 6th is actually the date that's supposed to take your Christmas decorations down. It's something like 12 days before you're supposed to put them up and 12 days after you're supposed to take them down. I'm sure it's the 6th. So all the Christmas stuff there. Anyway, just thought I'd pop my head round this corner. Oh look, they're taking the Christmas decorations down in that shop. So maybe it's the same over here, but we're heading that direction where the mountains are. Might go around the coast road though rather than on the motorway. Just think that it might be a nicer drive, and I know this is really dodgy, but I've got a feeling that the hire car companies get told if you go through the main road, like the motorway, straight into Northern Ireland, and I don't want to get in trouble. I think it's a €100 fine if I take the car into Northern Ireland without paying for it, because the cheeky gets like that. You have to pay €30 to take it over the border. I don't see why. That's like having a hire car and not being able to take it into Scotland if you live in England. It's stupid. But you know what me, I'm like, I'm tight and I'm cheeky and try and get out of things. But if I get €100 fine, it's my own fault, but hopefully I won't. But I'm trying to find a way around it. So I'm going to go around the coast road, I think. Right, I definitely should have come up here. It looks so much nicer. It looks a lovely place. Oh, what a shame. I should have parked here now, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to somewhere with an amazing name. Definitely somewhere I want to be right now. Oh, it's just beautiful around here, you know. We've got the mountains up there, going off away from the town now into Northern Ireland. I reckon the hills are the start of Northern Ireland, to be fair. Just beyond there, maybe. But yeah, we're really near the border now anyway. But there's just a place, there's a little village that I just noticed when I looked at the coast road, and I need to visit it. And I know Andy isn't with the channel anymore, but there will always be places and things that will make me think of him, always. And this town that I'm going to definitely made me think of him straight away. So yeah, we're gonna go, even if we stop for 30 seconds just at a signpost, we're gonna go. So I'll see you when I get there, unless I see some. This is what I do, I say to you, oh, all right, that's it, I'll see you when I get there, and then I'll see something that's really good and be like, oh, look at this, and then look at this, and look at this. It's just what I do. People keep saying I'm OCD. I don't think I'm OCD, I just think I'm just a bit mental. But are you allowed to say mental anymore? I'm mental. Right, I've just driven past these houses here, and they've all got smashed windows and boarded up. So I'm stopping to have a quick look. I don't know whether it's worth it or not, but we're gonna have a go. They're all proper boarded. Not sure. Right, so I thought I'd have a bit of a look at this. Now, I was about to go and climb around the outside of it, but I've just noticed this little gap here to look through. Now, you'll not be able to see, you don't think, but it's gutted. It's absolutely empty. There's nothing in it at all, so it's not worth the effort. Now, there could be stuff in this side, but it's so small that for the sake of maybe one room, it's not worth going in. But you know what? I bet it would have been really cute and nice in here before this big road came And that's what's ruined the place. They're all little tight. Look, that's number one. Look how small that is. It's literally got one window. Number two, number three, tiny, tiny, tiny place. And it's part of whatever this place is here. Because there's big electric gates there. Like I say, you can get in easy enough, just hop over here, but I don't think it's worth the effort. It means I've got to go and put my other shoes on and stuff, and I don't think it's worth it. But what a shame. And I'm telling you now, like I said, it's this busy road that's ruined the place. Definitely. Just interested to know what it's joined on to now. What it is. Oh God. Don't want to get wet feet in these shoes. How often do I say, oh, I'm wearing the wrong shoes? But I literally am. What is this place? Big gate there. Private property. It's not right of way. Don't know. It's a big, like, looking place behind me, to be fair. I'm going to have to try and have a look on maps. Not that it really matters now, but very strange. Anyway, let's get back in the car and get heading in the direction we were supposed to be going. Right, I've just had a look on maps, and from what I can see, it's Ballyalliandigandigan golf course or golf resort. That's not how you pronounce it. I definitely added an extra alley in there somewhere. So, on we go. Yeah, I'm about to go into bush. How bad and that is literally the worst thing I've ever done. Stopped just so I can show you that I'm about to go into bush. And now I'm just walking back to the car. Such a saddo. Anyway, it's beautiful. I think I can see the Isle of Man over there. So if I can get to near the water, I'll try and show you. Right, I've just come to this place. I thought I might jump on the ferry rather than going on the road, but it's shut in January. The guy in the car next to me, he's playing some bangers. He's about 95 years old. And he's got a Adagio for strings, I'm sure it is. Sounds so good. Anyway, I've decided to put the drone up because it just looks so cool around here. Well, I'm hoping that drone footage came out alright. I know I was supposed to be filming that over there as well, which is a tiny little lighthouse, but for some reason it didn't record and I don't know why. But anyway, I think I got the rest of it and it seemed pretty good as well. I went through a load of birds over there, which is something I've always wanted to do with a drone, but I am scared that I'm just going to hit one and I don't want that. But yeah, it seemed to come out alright. Anyway, that's Northern Ireland over there. That's where we're going next, over to those mountains and heading that direction. It's bloody freezing. It's really, really cold. I think I scared a couple of fishermen down there, or a fisherman and a fisherwoman. I think I scared them to death with the drone. But anyway, let's get back in the car and get out of here before it's dark. the thing is as well, at the moment, I've not actually got any videos done, any main like Sunday videos done yet. And it's like 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon and I go home on Monday. So I need to get a shift on really and get that done. However, I can't not stop and look at these places, because otherwise what's the point of even coming? Like, I want to experience the world with you guys. I've just got a big shadow on my face, it's doing my head in. Yeah, I want to experience the world with you guys. And how am I supposed to do that if I just drive and drive and drive? I was like that in Hungary. Let's get in the car because I think it's windy. I was like that in Hungary, and the last of the videos I did there would have been rubbish, because it would just been like, oh, I'm driving here, I'm driving there, I'm driving here. It's just not great viewing, but it's also not great to do when you're here. And I want to see things, I want to enjoy it and experience it myself as well, not just be rushing from video to video. Although that's important, because otherwise there'll be no channel and no wage for me each month. This is just as important for me. Experience the world, see it, enjoy it. And forget to stop filming. Right, just coming into a bit of a touristy bit by the looks of things. It's really nice around here, I'm not going to lie. There's a little castle there on the hill. Something like another castle that's been put back together there as well. Look at this. How cool does this look? Especially with the sun on its way down as well. I wish I sort of put the drone up round here. I haven't really got any more time to stop now, which is a shame. But imagine sitting there in your house. I know you're next to a busy road, but you can't really beat that view, can you? It'd be so good. But yeah, look at that. That is brilliant. Like I said, imagine living there. You've got a castle view there. You've got the water across there. That's so good. Because there's so many good places knocking about to see. And I know you Americans and Australians and people like that, especially ones that have got heritage over here, will love to see them. And you know what? English people, Scottish people looking at Ireland and stuff like that. There's some people that just don't get out of their houses, and it's nice to share that with you and have that experience with you, so you can come along with me. I look dead. Don't you think I look pale? I look dead, mate. Like proper dead. Anyway, I'm just taking in these views and I'm trying not to crash at the same time. Right, I've just had to swap phones to film on, because that's uploading tomorrow's video, and it's been uploading it since breakfast and it's still only 53%. So I think it's because I'm messing about filming on that at the same time. It's not giving it the chance to do it. So I'm going to film on this. The sound probably isn't quite as good, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I just wanted to show you, I were going to show you across here, and then suddenly there's loads of bushes and trees. But I've just had a beautiful view across there for the last sort of 5 minutes. The second I want to film, it's just tree city. Ridiculous. Anyway, when we get a bit further up here, I'll show you again. Right, it's a little bit better. Still a wall though. But yeah, it's a little bit better. You can sort of see now. It's beautiful across there. It really, really is. But we're almost at the border now anyway. God, big bumps down here. We're almost at the border. We're still in Southern Ireland, but we won't be very long. So let's head on over the border. Yeah, so I just saw this place sat up on top of the hill. I don't think it's anything special, to be fair. Again, I don't think I'll even get in it. Looking at it, it has got private property keep out written on the side in big letters, but it looks like it's been cleared for something at the moment, so I can't see there's going to be anything good in it. But that would have been an amazing house to live in, because look at your view across there. That is just beautiful. So nice. We've just also come past a burnt down convent. We literally just drove past it and it looked like it would have been amazing as well, but once again, just ruined, too far gone, nothing I could have done with it. There just seem to be a few abandoned places around here, to be fair, but have I got the time to stop at each one and have a look? I just don't know if I have. So I am limited for time, but I'm also quite limited with the locations I've got. So I need to bump them up, but I also don't need to spend all day doing it. So it's a bit of a funny one, to be fair. Anyway, let's keep going. I've literally just stopped at the junction about 10 seconds after I said that. Just need to look at this shop. Look at that. Corner house, photographic and cosmetic department. They're like proper little oldie shops from like way back when. Look at the stuff in the windows. Little man in there as well. So cool. This is what I like about Ireland. It's proper, it's still about 50 years before us in a lot of ways. But then in other ways, it's just right up to date, but like little corner, like pockets out of the way. It's just still back in the day. It's brilliant. I love it. Right, weird one. So, I think I may have COVID. However, I'm not sure. I don't know, because when I've had COVID previously, I've been really ill with it every time. This time, I just feel poorly, but not like massively poorly. And COVID's not really a thing anymore. Not like it was. It's more like cold. So it could be COVID. It could quite easily be COVID. However, I have got, oh God, this is what makes me think I have got COVID, is I've got no taste. I can't taste anything. Like, maybe very slightly some things. I'm spitting on myself now. But I've just been eating flaming hot Cheetos. And they're the American ones, so they are pretty spicy, to be fair. The British ones are tasty, but not that spicy. So, anyway, just been eating those. And it's the weirdest sensation I've ever had in my life. I've got the heat. My mouth's on fire and it's brilliant. That's probably why I'm spitting. My mouth's like on fire. But there's no taste. I've never had a tasteless heat in my mouth. It's so strange. It's such a weird feeling, because it's almost like my brain doesn't understand why my mouth's on fire, because it's like, oh, there's no taste with it as well. It just doesn't seem right. Anyway, ranting and going on about nothing. I'll go and try and find where we're going eventually. Right, so I've just stopped. The location I'm going to is up there somewhere, not that building with the lights on, further behind it. I'm next to quite a busy road at the moment, but it's just so pretty across here. I just took a photo and it was so nice. Let me just show you. How lovely is that? I know it's like lights and stuff, but it just looks so pretty. Against the water especially. It just looks really good. It looks really nice. We are at... No, it doesn't even say on here. I thought it might tell you. I'm sure it's called Newtownlands. Newtownlands, I think. If you want to have a look on your map where that is, that's where that big bright place is over there. Anyway, I'm going to try and work out if I get it. It's cold. It's really cold. So I'm hoping we can get to where we need to up there. The other thing is, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the amount of stars that are out, because there's no massive towns about. There is obviously a town. I'm hoping, I don't know if you even see that. Well, that looks amazing in front of my eyes. So, anyway, let's get going. Right, so, not gonna lie, panicking a little bit. I've just been to that first location. I couldn't get in. I could get in, but there was a light on, a cat sat outside the little house, a car there, so it's a no-go. So, 7 miles away, I've got 2 locations next to each other. However, they're probably the hardest ones to get in. It's 7:30 at night, which is not too bad. And if I get both of those done, I'm in a very good place and I'm happy. If I don't, it's then another hour drive and we're starting to run out of locations up this end of the country. So, it could go really well tonight, or it could go really badly. And I'm a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. I've wasted a lot of time, but I wanted to feel better. And I'm starting to feel better, although this shoulder, the opposite shoulder, started to hurt again. It's been alright all day, until just now I've been sat in this position. I stopped, had the rest of that Chinese that I'd saved from last night. So yes, I spent €30 on it, but it's made me 2 meals. So I can't really complain at that. Right, onwards we go. 7.5 miles this way, and hopefully it'll mean 2 locations, 2 big locations as well, so fingers crossed. Right, so I'm at the next location. I'm going to try and get over that, not that you can see, but get over that wall there. It actually doesn't look very high, but it's higher than you think. But I've come around the back way. Nobody's told me about this way, so it might not even work, but there's loads of cameras on the front, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to just try a different way to what everybody else has said. So anyway, there's a car here, so I need to shift. Right, I'm over the wall. I feel like we're a bit steamed up, but I'll sort it out in a minute. But yeah, I've now got to try and get to this place. But at the moment, I'm kind of technically in somebody's garden. I've now found a little gate, a little Victorian gate, going through to the field in the direction I need to go. Oh no, I may as well just walk there. I'm underwater. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh great. Well, that were a good start. This is a fucking stupid idea. What a fucking stupid idea. I thought it were going to be solid up here. Well, wet feet it is then. Bloody hell, there's just noises everywhere. But I'm guessing. Hello? 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 Fucking hell. I've just gone cold. What the fucking hell was that? Jesus Christ, I am shitting my pants. Hello? Fancy telling me who you are? I've got something nice, big, fat and metal in my hand to smack your round head if you just appear. I am fucking ready for you. So, if you're here, I don't mind you being here. Fucking tell me you're here. I swear so much more when I'm scared. Oh my God, this is awful. See, the thing is, if there'd been somebody stood there, we would have heard, look, listen. We would have heard that. Fuck off, fuck off. Oh my God. Right, if there's somebody here that's a person, show yourself. If there's somebody here that's a bastardy ghost, please just feck off onto Nuke's Top 5 or Casper site, because I ain't got time for you at the moment. I'm just doing this tiny little bit for behind the scenes video. I'm heading back to that fence, and I can tell you categorically that the video I have just done has been one of the most scared I have ever been. It is absolutely horrible, horrible how I feel right now. Like every ounce of me, while I was in there, there's a lot of bloody ounces, were screaming to get out. And now I'm out, I feel so good, but I also feel like someone's going to appear over my shoulder any minute. And this is why I'm talking to you now, because I sort of feel more comforted knowing that there's nobody there. No, I'm pretending to talk to someone. But, right, I'm going to find this gap in the fence. Right, how happy I am to see this fence and to see this gap. I'm never going back in there. That was awful. Right, come on. Right, I'm just at the other side of the fence. Now you can see over there, that's where the horse is. But if you look further round, now you can only just see this, because I can't put the light on, the torch on. But next to where we were a minute ago, there's a light. Oh, I've got my, look, I can use this torch. Don't know if it's a person or what. Looks like someone with a head torch on, but they're not moving. So I'm guessing it's not. But we're going to keep going anyway. Right, so I've just been walking around the outside to get out of here. And I noticed these big gates. And this is the way in. So I actually came to this door earlier on the inside. I was just inside there. In fact, it's where all those electrics are. Do you remember that bit in there? So, this is where they would have opened the gates to bring the prison van in or whatever. You'd had a guard up there, possibly an armed guard, stood up there, even though it was kids. And then they'd shut those gates once the van was in, open these gates, and they'd be wheeled off inside there. Got your old security camera there as well. Definitely don't want people getting in through there, do they? Jesus Christ. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you while I was down this little bit. Right. So I'm about to try and get in my second location, but I know for a fact there's 2 armadillos at least that I can see. Now you probably don't know what an armadillo is, but in a minute you'll probably hear what an armadillo is when it fucking shouts at me with Jerry Adams' voice. It's ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Like nobody ever comes unless they can actually hear it. It's there with a flashy light on it. I'm just gonna have a look round, see if I can find any way in where I don't need to go too close to it. It's like a bloody Dalek. No, that's no way in there. I'm gonna have to set it off, I think. But just be quick. I can't see any obvious ways in this place. But it will see me in a minute, and it will be loud. And there's no escaping them either, because they've got cameras on both sides. So get ready, because it's gonna go now.
Warning, this is security. Your presence has been detected. The owner and police have been informed.
Okay, Jerry, calm down. Right, there's a very small gap there, but I'm not fitting through that, am I? So, right, now we've set it off. There's probably going to be more around here, if I'm being honest, because once there's one, there's usually a few. Oh yeah, and they go off as well for a bit afterwards. There's another one here, look. Look at this place there. This is why I wanted to get in here. Look, get ready, it's going to go off again. At least it's lighting it up for me.
Warning, this is security. Your presence has been detected.
Oh, to be fair,
The owner and police have been informed.
it's pretty fucked. Anyway, Jerry, don't worry. I don't think we'll be staying, because everything looks fucked. Definitely not worth going in. Oh, what an amazing building though. Shut up, Jerry. I know.
Warning, this is security. Your presence has been
Detected.
The owner and police
Fucking stupid.
have been informed.
I knew it was going to happen before it happened. Oh, we're at that house that was all lit up. You know that we came round to the back of earlier on? We're there. Now all these are solidly screwed on, and I'm not going to try and rip them off, because you don't. That's not what you do. But I'm probably going to set another one of them things off in a minute, because there's another one round here. Anyway, I think it's time to leave this one. So, on to the next explore. So, when I said last week, well, I said on the Sunday's video, look out for the other part, and then there wouldn't have been another part. This is why, because it wasn't worth going in. Anyway, got to try and work out how to get out of here now, because I am not too sure, if I'm being honest. Right, anyway, we've decided against it. I'm not going to try and get in. It's not worth the effort. It's absolutely fooked inside. I think this is my only way out. Well, I can go all the way back the way I've come. I don't really fancy it, so I'm going to risk my knackers climbing over there instead. That's a church. I've just noticed it's Emmanuel Church next door to that place. So I'm guessing they now own it, but don't really know what to do with it. Right. I'm not going to film getting over here. I just need to concentrate on not losing a nut. I wish you could see this like I can see it. You can just see some burning lights and it looks like there's a fire, in fact. But I'll put a photograph in now just to show you what I can see, because it just looks delightful. See, this is the reason I don't like road trips in one way. Takeaways. Done it again. I've just had a big fat kebab. But that's because it is 1:22 in the morning. There's nothing else open. I have got snacks, but the snacks, I want warm food when I've been exploring. So, yeah, bad Matt. Bad Matt. But I've got to eat at the end of the day. Right, I'm off somewhere cool. I've got about an hour's drive, and then I'm going to sleep there. And hopefully, I've got somewhere cool to wake up in the morning. Right, we've gone from totally clear skies to the most weird fog ever. I know fog's fog, but like, I don't know, it's all getting lit up by the lights at the side. It just looks really spooky in parts. Like, this bit's not so bad, but a minute ago it was like almost falling off the side of bridges and stuff. It was weird, really weird. Anyway, looks like we're coming back out the other side of it, but we did that once before and then went back in again, so it's like strange. Hopefully it'll be clear where we're going for tomorrow morning. Look at the state of this. It's so thick. I'm having to drive really, really slowly because I don't know where the road ends. I don't know if there's a roundabout just up here or what. It's so thick. Apparently there's cows. I don't want to just suddenly go into a cow. What film is that from now, where they drive into a cow and kill it? It explodes. I can't think what film it is, but that was quite funny, but I can't think what it was. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on the road. See, I'm telling you, this is why I don't like Kias. They're just not great. And I'm sorry if you've got one, but this is disconnected. The radio's disconnected from my phone. I can't reattach it on Apple Play or whatever it's called. I can't remember. It won't work on either phone. It says it's connected on my phone, it just won't connect. Then when I open the window, so literally I open the window, shut the window, it doesn't shut. I don't know if you can hear that. It doesn't shut properly. Such a bad car. Don't know why people buy Kias. I really don't. I'm not a car person. I don't know anything about cars, but the bits that I do know, that are, my window shouldn't be making a noise and having a draft through it when I've shut it, and that should be connecting, you know, the important bits, not like how it drives and stuff. They're annoying, so therefore it does my head in. So I would never have a Kia ever, and this one's poo. Right, 3:30 in the morning. I've been driving for ages and ages. Look at my eyes, they're gone. So this is where I'm sleeping tonight, and I cannot wait to get up in the morning and show you where I am. It's a piece of coastline I've wanted to come to for years, and finally I'm here. The bit that I really want to go to is a few miles back that way, but where we parked tonight looks amazing as well. So I'll see you in the morning.